something to say that might cause you pain. If I catch you talking to that boy again, I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Well, it's the second time I caught you talking to him. Do I have to tell you one more time? I think it's a sin. I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Everybody's scream, 'cause I'm the one who won your love. But if they'd seen you're talking that way, they'd laugh in my face. So please listen to me if you wanna stay mine. I can't help my feelings, I go out of my mind. I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Ba-da-ba-ba-da, you can't do that. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da, you can't do that. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da, you can't do that. Ba-ba-da-da-da, you can't do that. Ba-da-da-da-da, you can't do that. Everybody scream, 'cause I'm the one who won your love. But if they'd seen you're talking that way, they'd laugh in my face. So please listen to me if you wanna stay mine. I can't help my feelings, I go out of my mind. I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. So, that was You Can't Do That from the Beatles' Hard Day's Night album. So, great little song this. A few chords and even a couple of little riffs to show you. So, we're going to be playing this song in the key that it was originally written in, which was G7. So without further ado, let's have a look at some of the chords. Right, as I said, we're going to start off with a G7 chord. So you're going to use your first finger on the first fret, second string, second finger, second fret, third string, third finger, second fret, first string. Next up, we've got a D7. So use your first finger on the second fret, then your third finger on the third fret of first string. Then we've got a C7, so use your first finger on the first fret, first string. Then we've got a B minor chord, a little bit tricky on this because it is a bar chord. But if you do struggle with playing a full B minor, which is basically your first finger on the second fret and third finger on the fourth fret, fourth string. If you do struggle with that, you can get away with a kind of B minor 7, which is just basically either your first finger across the second fret or your first finger on the second fret, fourth string, second finger next to that on the third string, then your third finger on the second string, your first finger on the first string. So you can kind of get away with playing a B minor 7. The next chord we've got is a B7, so you're going to place your first finger on the second fret, second string, second finger, third fret, third string, and third finger, fourth fret, fourth string. Then, if you just shuffle your fingers over to the next strings, you've got an E minor. So your first finger now is on the second fret, first string, second finger, third fret, second string, and third finger, fourth fret, third string. And that's E minor. Then we've got an A minor, nice easy chord, second finger on the second fret, fourth string. So there we go. So that is basically the all the chords we're going to be using. Now I need to kind of show you a strumming pattern. Now there's a couple of things you can do here. You can keep it dead simple as always, just by doing downstrokes. So you can kind of just keep the main beat just by doing downstrokes. Or you can do this. So what I'm doing there is a down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you've got that. Oh, this is something else that I was doing. I was kind of going. So what I'm doing there is I'm doing 2 down strums. Then I'm blocking the strings with the palm of my hand. So it's down, down, block, up, up, down, down, block, up, down, down, block, up, down, 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 block, up, up. So you're kind of creating this kind of more staccato rhythm. So I'll just play that again very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, block, up, 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 down, down, block. So that's another kind of rhythm that you can use, but just see what fits for you. There's also a few little bits where we're going to be accentuating different strumming on different chords, like on the D7, because I told you before. So you're going to do a down, up on that bit. So the strumming does kind of change throughout the song. Anyway, before we do that, let's have a look at this opening riff. So it goes like this. Okay, so what I'm doing here is we're basically just working with the second and first strings. So my third finger is on the 3rd fret 2nd string, and my second finger is on the 2nd fret 1st string. And what we're doing is basically pluck with your thumb on the 2nd string, and then with your first finger pluck the 1st string, then back to the 2nd string. Then we're going to use our first finger on the 1st fret 1st string, and then second finger 2nd fret 1st string, then 3rd finger 3rd fret 2nd string, second finger 2nd fret 1st string, 3rd fret 2nd string, 2nd fret 1st string, then 3rd fret 2nd string, then 1st fret 1st string, then 2nd fret 1st string, then 3rd fret 2nd string, and then just a quick open 2nd string, and then we start strumming on the G7. So I'll do that again very slowly, so watch very carefully. And then you do an open 2nd string and then start strumming on the G7. So again, I'll just play that. So then we go straight into the main riff. So if you do struggle taking all that in, what you might want to do is just slow the video down. So there's a function that YouTube had, which is really useful for tutorials like this. Go to the top right hand side of the screen, you'll find a little cog symbol, and that will take you to some playback settings. Go back to playback speed and press 0.75, and that should slow the video down just enough for you to be able to take in what I'm showing you. So again, and then we're on the G7, I got something to say that might cause you pain. If I catch you talking to that boy again, I'm gonna... Then we're gonna go to C7, let you down and leave you, and then back to G7 flat. Because now we're gonna go down, up on the D7. Told you before, and then block the strings, and I do a double tap to kind of copy what the drums are doing, because I told you before, and then I kind of do an up strum on the C7. Oh, you can do, and then back to the G7. There. So I'll just show you that again. Because I've down, up on the D7, told you before, and then tap, tap, and then up strum on the C7. Oh, you can do, and then back to G7, there, and then to D7. Well, it's so you just do a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up on the D7. Well, it's back to G7. Second time I've caught you talking to him. Do I have to tell you one more time? I think it's a sin. I'm gonna now to C7, let you down and leave you back to G7 flat. Because I've now to D7, told you before, block the strings, tap, tap, and then upstroke on the C7. Oh, you can do, back to G7, there. Everybody's, now we go to the B7, then to E minor. So B7, green, and then jump over to E minor, in, now to A minor, because I'm the one who, D7, won your G7. Love, but if they'd now to B7, C, and then jump to E minor, in. So now we're going to go to A minor. You're talking that way. So I'm doing a down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Talking that way. They'd now to B minor. Laughing my, so down, up, down on the B minor, and then do an upstroke on the D7. Face so, and then we go back to the G7 for the next verse. So please listen to me if you wanna stay mine. I can't help my feelings, I'll go out of my mind. I'm gonna now to the C7, let you down and leave you back to G7 flat. Because I've now to D7, down, up, told you before, block the strings, tap, tap, and then upstroke on C7. Oh, you can do, back to G7, there. Now to D7, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then back to G7. So this is the kind of solo section now. So we're back on the G7. Ba, 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 da, 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 can't do that. Ba, da, ba, ba, da, da, you can't do that. Ba, da, da. Now to C7. Ba, da, 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 you can't do that. Back to G7. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. You can't do that. Now to D7. C7. You can't do that. Back to G7. Everybody's. Now we're going to go to B7. Green. And then to E minor. In. Because A minor. I'm the one who D7 won your G7. Love, but if they'd B7, C to E minor, in. So down, up on the A minor. You're talking that way. up, down. They'd B minor, laugh in my, so down, up, down on the B minor, laugh in my D7 and start with an upstroke, face so. So that's the D7, face so, and then back to the G7. Please listen to me if you want to stay mine. I can't help my feelings, I go out of my mind. I'm gonna, now to C7, let you down and leave you back to G7 flat. Because I've now down, up, and on the D7, told you before, tap, tap, and then one last upstroke on the C7. Oh, you can't do, and now we're going to go to the closing riff, which goes like this. So how do I play that riff? So it's a bit like the riff at the beginning. So again, start off with your third finger on the third fret, second string. Then second finger on the second fret, first string. Then back to the third finger on the third fret. Then first finger on the first fret. Second finger on the second fret, first string. Then third finger on the third fret, second string. And then second finger on the second fret, first string. Back to the third finger, third fret, second string. And then second finger, second fret, first string. And then now we pluck the third fret, second string. And now we're going to kind of do a little roll up from the first fret, second string. Then second fret, second string. And then finally, third fret, second string. So I'll play that very slowly for you. And then you go, this is your roll up. And then you just take a little gap there, and then third finger, third fret, second string, yeah. So. So there you go. So as I always do, I'm putting the chords and lyrics in the description to this video, and you will also notice a little diagram. In fact, I'll just show you now, because I always copy my own diagrams. So I'm also putting the diagram of what you're actually playing. So obviously these letters here correspond to your strings. So you've got the G string there, which is this string. There's your C string. And then you've got the E string, and then the A string. So as you can see, all the notes that you're going to be plucking, and these numbers here correspond to the frets. So basically, as you can see there, you're plucking the third fret on the E string, the second string, and then the second fret on the A string, the top string. So as you can see, you just follow these numbers, and these letters correspond to your strings. The numbers correspond to your frets. So there you go. So as I say, I'm going to put these in the description to the video, so you can print them off at your own leisure. So let's have a go playing this together now in its entirety. So it is a bit of a tricky one. Certainly strumming wise, it's not your average kind of 4/4 beat, you know, because you've got this. But it's worth having a go at, because it's a really funky kind of rhythm. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got something to say that might cause you pain. If I catch you talking to that boy again, I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Well, it's the second time I've caught you talking to him. Do I have to tell you one more time? I think it's a sin. I'm gonna let you down, leave you flat. Gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. scream, 'cause I'm the one who won your love. But if they'd seen you're talking that way, they'd laugh in my face. So please listen to me if you wanna stay mine. I can't help my feelings, I go out of my mind. I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Gonna let you down and leave you flat, because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Solo. You can't do that. 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 Here we go. Everybody scream, 'cause I'm the one who won your love. But if they'd seen you're talking that way, they'd laugh in my face. So please listen to me if you wanna stay mine. I can't help my feelings, I'll go out of my mind. I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat, because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. There you go. Yeah, so it's a fun little song. A lot of kind of upbeats and offbeats there, because I told you before. Oh. So you're right on the offbeat there. But it was actually at the time when the Beatles used to get asked what are their favourite songs. And back in '64, George Harrison always used to say, well, actually, I really like You Can't Do That. So it was one of George Harrison's favourites, and yeah, it's easy to see why. Really cool song. Thank you very much for joining me, and if you've got any song requests you'd like me to teach you, just leave me a message in the comment section, and I will get back to you with a tutorial as quickly as possible. Take care for now. Bye-bye.